It is too hot to function, too hot to function, too hot to function. I feel like I'm dying. It really, really sucks. And I can't watch chat because my phone is dead. So, on the off chance that anyone tries to talk to me whilst I'm doing this, I apologize because there is literally no way for me to be able to see it. Literally no way for me to be able to find out if you are trying to talk to me or not because my phone is dead. Because I just did a 12-hour shift. And then I came home and I relaxed for maybe half an hour and realized that I haven't streamed in like 5 days because it's been really busy recently. And I've been dealing with a bunch of bull crap. So, the dogs got out again. Sit. Sit. All of you sit. Every day. Every time I log on. Dog get out. Every time. Every single time. Get off the table. Okay, that's all of them, I think. I really am so overheated right now. It's really frustrating. Because unfortunately for me, I have no air conditioning. Sit down. Which means I'm just dealing with it. Completely and utterly on my own. Just roughing it. I mean, Vin's here, and Vin is also dealing with it, but I'm pretty sure Vin is just sitting in front of a fan half the time. But who knows? I do hope to get air conditioning tomorrow. I hope to go out and buy some when I'm out and about, but we'll see. I wonder how tall this actually lets me jump. Whoa, lets me hit the ceiling. I don't know how tall I can jump with that thing. I hope I find out. Devaria's actually been wandering more in the base, which is really cool. I did get the other 2 tubes actually sealed. I'm trying to think of what I've done since I've last streamed, because it's really just been a bunch of me grinding and not too much else happening. It's just been a lot of gathering and then running back and putting things away and gathering and repeat ad nauseum. If I can get more sand again, or do I have more glass? I don't think I have more glass in here. I did have some of the redstone glass. So I've decided to start putting redstone glass because I have such an abundance of redstone, and it's a lot easier to get glass than it is to get the glowstone powder than anything else. Not much has changed in here. I changed this into palm wood stuff. I put some of the carrots and the apples together. I made the seats that I can actually sit at, so that's cool. This is the simple light bulb that I had found a while back, and actually they're super easy to make, so I made some, and there's the rest of them over here because they come in a stack of 8. I only needed 1 though to do that. I decorated up here a little bit. This is just the scuba gear, and these are the glowstone pans we found, so I just made a couple of brass lanterns. I put down some decorations. Not much else has changed in here. Put down a painting. That was really kind of it. They're still going. I put on the chair. Haven't done anything over here, mostly because I want to kind of let Vin do what he wants, but he hasn't been on in a while because he can't log on. Still got to figure out how to fix that. Oh god. I am literally overheating. It is the worst. Let's see. We did this on the stream last, I think, so that's something that you guys all know about already. I did open this up, and I put one sort of ring around, because I do want to make this a dome up here eventually. Oh, I'm suffering. I am suffering so badly right now. The only thing that I've done that's new over here is I made the windmill bigger by making more of the sail things and putting them down, and now this is at max speed for windmill, which is cool, I guess. I spent a lot of time with a bunch of dirt going through and... Oh, well, thank you. Going through and making this all air. And then I made each of these air very painstakingly. So each of these is aired so that when you get back inside of it, as long as you can get up to the top, you're good. I still need to get the ethereal glass for down here. Working on that still. But at least it's easier to get up and down to the mines and escape danger if necessary, because I could just literally floop right on up to like here or something and get out of the water. I did end up having to convert over to torches because I ran out of the shroom lights for the decorative lights, but that is what it is. Let's see, what else did I do? I put down the fecans, or I put down more fecans because I just made more. I made more fecans and I put them out here because I have not had the time or effort to clear out the water from this down area. But I did get all of this filled in, as you can see. And this is what I'm trying to do. I did a decoration with the the luminous glass. But now I'm going through and I'm trying to take out the cut sandstone that I put down and replace it with the redstone glass, because the redstone glass is easier to make, and I just thought it would look cool. And I'm just kind of doing like repeating geometric kind of shapes. And this has got what I've dug up so far and what I have. Oh, it's exhausting, but it is kind of progress at the very least. It's going to take me forever to clear out all of this. I don't even think I've finished over there, so I could use some of the luminous glass that I've got. I don't have much. Yeah, just 2 stacks and 4. Yeah, that still happens. This thing still like spawns in here, but it's passive as long as I don't punch it, so it's fine. But I need to go through and start finishing up these areas. I've outlined some of it, so it's not the worst. It really is just sort of tedious. I've still got that upper respiratory infection, unfortunately for me. But it is kind of just what it is. I had a 12-hour shift today at work where we had to go out and get training for safety and things of that nature, which is all good and important and such, but man, it was like going to a family reunion, because we've been meeting up with these same people each time, and like everyone kind of knows each other, but they've all made their own opinions on each other as well, and not all of those opinions are the most flattering. So one person decided that they were going to like cuss at another person just cause, I guess, and the other person took offense to it, and it was just an entire ordeal. It was like breaking up like a fight between your drunk uncles. It was exhausting, and I'm tired. I need more dirt. Did I put any of the dirt in here? I put the dirt in here. Nice. So that was my day, and it's super fucking hot. I don't even know how hot it is inside of my house because it's too hot to think about, but I'm sure it is very hot, which sucks for me and Vin, but just sweating balls over here. I do not have AC, but I'm hoping to get it tomorrow. if I don't get it tomorrow, I might cry. Because it literally is like almost impossible to sleep right now. I am not a person that can sleep when I'm like hot. It's just like physically impossible for me. So right now I have just been suffering immensely because I can't sleep. Like, it literally, I just lay there and I'm just sweaty and uncomfortable, and that's all I can think about the entire time is how sweaty and fucking uncomfortable I am, which is not fun. Ugh. I'm just trying to like focus and not die. I should probably drink water. I have only drank Pepsis so far today, which is not the best hydration fluid, but it's what they had at the training, so it's what I drank. I should have some ice in the freezer, so I might make a slight detour just to get some ice in a cup, even if I just have to let it like melt as I sit here. Like, I'm sure that there's other places that are way hotter than this, but like, I have such a delicate constitution when it comes to heat. I'm fat. I'm made for winter. I got the cushion for the pushin' and the flab for the fab. I thrive in cold ass environments. Oh yeah. This is some, but not all, of what I grabbed from the, I wonder if I can see it from here. There used to be a pirate ship down there, right underneath here, like where the cursor is. There used to be the pirate ship there that had like the jungle wood and the dark wood. I demolished it, and when I demolished it, I actually found that there was like more stuff in it. Like, there was another chest that I hadn't seen yet. I did upgrade this chest from the common to the uncommon because I just wanted more room. I don't know where I put it all, but I did find some cool shit in there that I wasn't expecting to find. So that was cool. Should probably recheck some of the ships, because some of the early game ships that I had rated already might actually have stuff in them, but that's something that I can check out later. But I did get 2 more gold chests. So it really is just a slow and steady of like gaining resources, putting them away, re-exploring things. I am making sure to go out and actually explore stuff, if only due to the fact that like we need to get more tings. I did make myself some golden boots and a diamond helmet, because I was planning on going to the Nether, and I guess I could do that on stream. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Let me grab one of these as backup. Well, I'll probably leave it here. It might be the safest place to leave it there. I've got that. I think I should be good. I don't think I need anything else particularly, so... Oh wait, it's gonna be easier to go up from this direction. Okay, so the nether portal should be directly this way. Last I remember, not portal, but the leftover nether cake, yeah, in this area. It's really like, there's only so many bites that you can take from it, so you can only go so many times, which is kind of stressful, but you could also just go further out to be able to find this particular setup and then just nerf it the way that I did so that you can grab the bite of the cake and go. What is this? Oh, it's just clay. It just looks weird. It looks orange instead of the light blue that I'm used to. Okay, there shouldn't be anything in here that spawned. There we go. Yeah, 4 bites left. So let's go ahead into the nether. And that leaves us here. Now, if we want to, we can follow this. And this is what I made the last time that I was here. When I was doing it off stream, I went through and I just literally mined directly in towards what I could see on the map because I wanted to be able to get over to this. It's really cool that there is what looks like a bastion right here, but that seems like such a bad idea because I am not nearly strong enough or smart enough for that sort of shit. I don't know what all this is. It's just the basalt deltas, I guess. This is soul sand area. Yeah, I'm just right here. Now, the last time I was here, it was fucking terrifying because I got into here and I was right here and there was this thing that I think it was labeled as a drop bear and it made a horrific noise. And I think it was based off of a koala, but like a koala that is 100% on purpose trying to give you chlamydia. Not accidentally, on purpose. That shit was out for my blood, and it was terrifying. And I literally, instead of trying to like make my way back, I just took off all my shit, put it in a backpack, and died on purpose. I took a flying leap because I was not dealing with it. It was not happening for me. I was like 100% coward's way out. I took it because I was not fucking with that thing. And if we see one again, I'm probably gonna do the same shit because I'm not fucking with that thing. I will take any and all gold though because gold is so fucking difficult to get a hold of easily. Oh, what the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is that thing? Fungus thrower? Fucker. Scared the ever-loving shit out of me. Where did it even come from? What the fuck? Oh, I got a bandage, I guess. See, this is why I don't like this fucking place. This fucking place sucks ass. I tried to use the... what is it fucking called again? Optifine? I tried to use the Optifine control dish to, zoom in, but I keep forgetting I do not have it when I'm using Curse. Yeah, let's try and make this slightly less deadly for Rex. I am a dum-dum, and I don't need to accidentally kill myself by falling off. What the fuck? Oh, okay, it's just a magma cube. I was like, what the fuck was that? I'm just jumpy. I don't like being in this place. I don't even like being in this place. What the fuck is that thing? Must be a wither skeleton. I don't even like this place when I'm playing vanilla. If I'm gonna be entirely honest. I don't even like this place when I'm in vanilla. That's how much I don't like this place. Fuck. I knew from the last time that I did this that like my night vision wore off around here. And I don't know why I didn't think that was gonna happen again. I don't know why I thought I was gonna be any better off. So now it's dark and terrifying in this place. Oh fuck. I pressed Control instead of Shift. And if that wall hadn't been there, I would have been fucked. Yeah, because see, like, these things down here, these got, like, potion effects and shit. And it's like, what the fuck? Why do they have to be more powerful than me? It's not necessary. It's really not. I don't know why I'm going towards the forest specifically, because I need blazes. So if anything, I should be trying to be on the lookout for the fortress. But I honestly don't know the first thing about being in the Nether, really, other than I don't like being there. Like, legitimately. I don't know what I should or shouldn't be doing or, like, what the tactics are. Because I so often am not in the nether unless I'm already in like a player protected area. Like I just let Vin go to the nether, honestly. I let Vin go to the nether and he does shit in there. He's the little like king prince of nether, and he like makes it safe, and then I go. I do not go without him doing that first. Now the last time I was here, a whole bunch of shit spawned over here. Are you gonna try and fuck me? Are you gonna try and fuck me? Stay over there. I'm not gonna come any closer to you. You're not gonna come any closer to me. Everyone's happy. Now this is where the drop bear showed up. It was like right up there. And I was standing right here. And this is where I took the flying leap because I was not fucking with that bitch. So now while I'm here, I can get more of the shroom lights. There's that noise. There's that noise. There's, yeah, see, drop bear wheezes. Where is the fucker? I think it's right there. Oh my god. I hate it. You hear its fucking noises, dude? It's like it's the absolute worst. Do you hear that, bitch? Fuck that. I'm going straight off into the wall. And I'm getting far the fuck away from that thing. I hate it. It does kind of just look like a koala that's been netherfied, so it's all like fiery and shit. I wish it would stop fucking making noises. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. Okay. Let's see. Where would be best to go off to inside of the walls? Because that's where I feel safe right now, is inside the fucking walls. Vin and I have to figure out how to get Vin on here so that Vin can come with me to the nether and just protect my ass. That's what I want Vin around for, to protect me. Terrified of all the fucking noises, man. I guess we're just gonna go in this direction. And hope that we don't come near any more fucking drop bears, because them shits are not what I'm willing to fuck with. For fuck's sake. I should have brought some beds with me, and I should have started setting up a fucking, like, what the fuck is it called? Like the netherite mining thing that people do where they explode the beds. I really should have done that, because that means I stay inside the walls the whole time and I should be fine. But I didn't do that. That'll probably be the next nether trip that I ever do, is like I'll go out of my way to fill a backpack full of beds, or at least the supplies to make beds, because I think that has a slightly better like holding capacity if you bring the supplies to make beds instead of making the beds first. So I'll probably do that, or I'll find out whether or not the bedrolls work the same way, because if the bedrolls work the same way, they may be cheaper to make. I'm not certain though. I don't know that. I hate the ambient noises. I hate the ambient noises of the nether. It's like legitimately the worst. They just... oh! They fucking creep me out. Is that the fortress? Oh my god. Okay. That is the fortress. That is the fortress. Okay. So, to do that, we're gonna have to go in this direction. Oh, God. Nice. I am doing a good scouting mission. Because even if I ultimately don't end up being the one coming out here and actually farming the blazes, I at least made it easier for Vin when Vin goes to do it because I found it. That's what matters. I did goods. Wish I had brought some torches with me. But it doesn't seem like stuff spawns in like my little ant tunnels that I've been making. So that's nice at least. Although it's very suspicious to me that that drop bear spawned in the same fucking place that it was last time I came through. But not until after I had already been there. What's up with that, bitch? Were you waiting for me? I don't like it. You shouldn't have. No, really, you should not have. I would appreciate it if you did not. Because I don't want nothing to do with your scary ass. Oh, fuck. The worst part is that, like, my assumption is that for the drop bears to function, they probably literally just spawn wherever there's, like, a ledge to drop off of, which is, like, everywhere in the fucking nether. So, absolutely terrifying the concept of that. Stop with the fucking scary ass goddamn ambience, alright? I don't need it. Okay, we need to continue going this way, but to do that we have to go this way first. So I'm gonna come over here a little bit. Fuck me, fuck, scared. I'm naked and scared. Hello, please don't, please. Cool. You have no problem with me. I have no problem with you. I am going to fucking leave. It was nice. Nice meeting you. Goodbye. Oh, I'm so glad for my boots. I'm so happy about my fucking boots. That scared the shit out of me. That scared the ever-loving shit out of me. I did not like that. I heavily disliked that. Oh, fuck. I'm so glad that I had the foresight, at the very least, to make myself gold booties. Oh my god. Like, who, me? Me? No. No, you don't want nothing to do with me. I got the boots. I got the boots, guys. It's fine. Everything is fine. I got no problem with you. You got no problem with me. Everything is fine. I'm probably going to die upon doing this, but gotta make a way over to the fortress one way or the other. Oh, God. I just really hope that a drop bear or a ghast does not come and fuck my ass right now. Because I don't want it. What the fuck is that noise? What the fuck was that noise? And why did it sound so squishy? Hate that for me. Stop. Stop with the noises. Stop with the squishy noises that I do not like. This is fucked up. This is fucked up, and you should feel bad about it. It's fucked up, and you should feel bad about it. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's in this direction. So I should start doing one of these. Hopefully I have enough netherrack to make it over there. I mean, I could always run back and get more, but I would just prefer not to have to do that. Personally, I would love to not do that. What the heck is that down there? Looks like mold. I don't know what it is. And I'm not going down to find out. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't survive the jump down anyway. Let alone all the mobs, so I'm not doing that. I hate the skittery, weird ass noises that the nether makes. It's the worst. Okay, I see blazes on the map, so that's cool. Good. Making progress. Still have a bit of the way to go. But let's kind of like... Come on. Thank you. Let's do one of these where we thread through there. Okay, we're making progress. This is good. I've only got like a stack left of netherrack, though. This is fine. I think I have some basalt, which... Oh, what the fuck is that thing? And why is it throwing babies at me? Get off, get up, get away. No, 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 no. Whatever the fuck that was, fuck off. Whatever the fuck you are, fuck right off. What the fuck was that thing? Who the fuck was you? And why were you throwing your babies at me? Stop, 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 stop it. I wish I knew how to speed bridge. I want to speed bridge away. Ah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. You can't get to me now. I live in the walls. Oh, this is gonna be bad though. Now I have to be careful about fucking lava and shit. Oh boy. I'm getting like right on top of it though, which is good. Am I like in it now? I feel like I'm almost in it. It's like right there. So I can start, I think, going up. Try not to be too close in case lava comes down on my fucking head. Exactly what I was worried about. Oh, fuck. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Unfortunately, it's in the basalt area, which means that there's fucking lava all over the place, everywhere, anyway, which makes this really quite difficult to avoid. Because, like, I can hear it. But that doesn't mean that I'll be able to figure out where it is in a safe manner, other than having it fucking fall on my face when I least expect it. Oh, God. How long do I have to keep going until I go up and get level with it? Okay, so right here, I am at 121. And this is at 66. So I gotta go back down. I gotta go all the way back down to 66. I overshot it by a long shot. I might have already overshot it even from my original. Okay, so I need to go down from here. Alright. Does that seem right? Because this right here says it's at Y66. So yeah, I've actually got to go down. Which is a lot safer for me, so I'm not going to complain. I just have to keep an eye on the Y in the corner. Wonder why that, like, platform is on 60. Seems like a weird place for it to be, unless I was just really high up in the ceiling from the get-go, which I might have been, honestly. Well, I hear the blazes, which is a good sign, I guess. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. So right here... Come on. There, okay. So let's go right here and make a little sort of area. There. Okay. We'll do that so it's well protected, I guess. About as protected as you're gonna get. And then I'm gonna put the cake down right there. So now I should be able to teleport back home. And it puts me back here, and I've only got 3 more bites left out of that thing. No, come on. Don't bug on me now. And then... which way is home? Which way is home? Which way is home? Home is the other direction. There it is. I think. Base? Base? Yes. Cool. Oh, am I gonna have enough time to get back? Fuck. Shit. Okay. Well, I think I have enough hearts because I've honestly just like every time that I get more levels, I've been emptying them out into hearts as much as I can find the heart crystal shards. I do like how this looks so far. Although I might add more along the edges on the bottom here because it looks kind of funny. But I do like how it looks ultimately. Come on, swim fast. You're very close. Yeah, I won't die. This is fine. Okay. But I've got a shit ton of gold now, which is cool. And I've set up a pastry, blah, 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 whatever the fuck you want to call it. I set that up in the area that'll be best for Vin to utilize for going back and forth. So that's cool. I really am like sweating to death. I know I've been saying it and I'm gonna keep repeating it because it really is like that distracting to me, especially when I'm in the middle of like something tense, because when I get nervous I also sweat, so I'm also nervous and hot. It's like the worst. It's like legitimately when I got top surgery I thought I would never have under boob sweat again in my life, but my little man tits still have sweat there, and it's the worst realization I've ever made in my life. It's awful. I want nothing more than to be like dunked in an ocean of cold ass water and left there to die. Fuck! Cactus got it. Okay. Now, I could get some glass if I have any glass left or any sand to make glass with. That's only got 1 in it. That's only got a couple. Enough to make 8. Not a ton of anything really in the long scheme of things, but it is what it is. I could double check how much cobble I have because I was just dumping cobble in there. So I could do that too. Don't got any in there. Let's see how much cobble I have in my storage. I might have used most of it, honestly, because I have just been Yeah, I've used it all. Shit. What was here? Oh no, I put another layer. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, what is here that's empty? Yeah, I've used up all the cobble. I haven't used up all the gravel, but there's not really a lot of gravel to speak of. Those don't turn into sand. Okay, I'm gonna just have to go back in with the hammer. I do have the prismarine one that I made, but that does silk touch, which is why I haven't really used it. I found a bunch of prismarine shards and 2 blocks, I think, in one of the shipwrecks, so I ended up making the hammer at some point, but now I don't want to use it because it doesn't really help much. This one is better, honestly. I do like the fortune. The fortune is helpful. So let's put that away. Or, I feel like I guess that's important to have, but the bow can probably get put away. And let's go and try and get some oh god, some cobble. If I can't die first. And we'll see how long I can last against my body's feeble attempts to give me heat stroke. Oh, God. I kind of want to replace this with a bubble elevator. I'm not going to lie. I think it would be more helpful in the long run, and I definitely have magma, so I could do it. I just have to figure out if that's what I ultimately want to do, and then if it is, I have to make all of that source blocks instead of falling water, which I think is what it is currently. I didn't bring any fucking... I bet I don't have any in this one either, huh? Nope. I have a bunch of shit for quests in there, but I didn't bring no fucking torches with me, which means I'm kind of limited to where I can do the digging at the moment if I don't want to make this mob palooza down here. It's frustrating, but not the end of the world. It's fine. Just means I've got to go back up once I do a wall or two and then come back down with more torches. It's annoying. I have like no forethought when I'm streaming because I'm just like, must talk, must go, must do. And then I just like any sort of plans that I may have had in my brain are just like, haha, fuck you. And they run away. And I'm just like, ah, all right then. Cool. I didn't need you anyway. I really hope that this respiratory infection goes away soon because honestly, it's really draining dealing with it and then working on top of it. I feel like I haven't rested well in well over a week. Just due to the upper respiratory infection, not getting enough sleep due to work, and also because of the heat. Because like I said previously, I cannot sleep good when it's this hot. When it's this hot, like my brain just starts melting out of my ears, and I have no thoughts other than suffering. And it's legitimately the worst. Like... I would rather be locked in a walk-in freezer with no way out but naked than I would be sitting right here in my living room, because at least I would have some sense of relief if I was butt-ass naked locked in a walk-in freezer. I really I cannot. It is the worst. Like... The idea that I would enjoy this kind of weather is 100% laughable unless I was plunged into a lake. If I were swimming, I'd be fine. I love the water. The ocean has like a huge spiritual like significance to me, and I would thrive with the excuse of just running into a lake and staying there. Then I would be fine. But I do not have the luxury of running into a lake right now. That is far away from me right now. And it's the worst, because I wish it weren't. I really, really wish I could go swimming easily. But that's just not in the cards right now. Plus, the upper respiratory infection, I really shouldn't be swimming with that anyway, because, like... If I'm not feeling 100%, I shouldn't be getting into anything that could pull me under. But it's just... Like, I bet if that, like, people are always like, what kind of superpower would you have if you were a superhero? And my go-to answers are typically stupid shit that's power breaking. Like, I'd love to have the power of manipulation of statistics or some bullshit like that. Because then you could, like, manipulate the chances. Like, what are the chances that I will live forever? 100%. What are the chances that world hunger will be solved? 100%. What are the chances that I shoot you? 0%. It's one of those powers that's super overpowered, but seems so ridiculous as a premise. But I would love to have it. But if you were like, no, you can't have a fucking, like... overpowered power. Like, what if you just took a standard superhero power where it's not Like, the point of it is not to be the most OP thing in the world, but the point of it is that, like, it matches your personality or has an interesting foil to you or something similar. I'd probably be some sort of, like, ice or water-based thing. Like, some sort of, like, water manipulation or temperature manipulation, or I can freeze shit. It would probably be something like that, because then I would just thrive. And my actual weakness in real life of heat would make sense. But instead, I'm just a fat bitch that's melting. Ugh. It is the worst. It is the worst. It is absolutely the worst. You can see my other areas where I've just been clearing cobble for ages. Because that's the only thing that works right now, is just clearing cobble until I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh, it's the worst. It actually is. I love it. I do like doing this, but I also just like to kvetch. Like, if you ever meet me in real life, you'll understand that I'm just one of those people that likes to complain for complaining's sake. Or I like to vent just to get, like, my thoughts and feelings out, and then I'm good. After that point, I'm fine. Like, I just have to baby rage for a minute or two, and then I will be fine. But you have to allow me the baby rage, or else I will just simmer and stew. And you don't want me to stew. Stewing is the worst thing that you could allow me to do if I'm already pissed off. Because I will make, like, a blood grudge in the matter of 20 minutes if I'm forced to just sit with my emotions like that. You have to just let me expel the emotions like a demon and then get over it, or I am going to become a supervillain. There is no in between. That is just how it go, at least for me personally. I just need to be able to vocalize things. Andesite, gravel, and the rest of it is the cobble. I do love superhero stories. I think there's a lot that can be done with them. I'm mostly disappointed with the two powerhouses of superhero sort of producers, I guess. Like, the MCU has so many problems. I don't have enough time of the day to pontificate on that, but they do. But at the same time, I do enjoy, like, I love the Captain America movies when they first came out. Those were really, really enjoyable. What is not enjoyable is all the bullshit that they pulled since then. And also the way that they, like, gag order their actors, and all the green screens and the stupid one-liners that have no bearing on everything else. There's a lot to be said about how the MCU is kind of gone. I love the fandom, though. Love reading MCU fics, because the fandoms thrive when there's a lot of shit to fix. And there's a lot of shit to fix at MCU. So it's great for me because I just read fan fiction compulsively, because it's like the only thing getting me through the day sometimes. But DC is alright. It's got its own significant flaws, i.e. the way that they treat a lot of the backstory of Jewish and like Roma characters. Dick. But it's fun. I do enjoy Batman. I enjoy earlier Batman and the more campy versions of Batman. I do love the newer Robert Pattinson Batman. That one's just funny to me. But and Heath Ledger's was really, really good. I loved and hated Suicide Squad. I loved everything else about Suicide Squad. Hated Jared Leto. Hate that man with a vengeance. Hate everything that he's done to the Joker as a character. Because, like, the Joker is a fascinating character. I love the Joker as a character. Not a good role model. Not We live in a society, not a good role model. Fantastic, interesting, deep character if you really want to, like, get into the nitty-gritty of it, and, like, his obsession with Batman, and how he's always trying to get his attention, and, like, etc., etc. And a lot of the meta is very fascinating, but, like, oof. Lot wrong with that, with how they handled that man. But I actually have, like, a ton of characters that I created at one point, because I got on, like, a specific superhero kink. Not kink. Kick. Wow, that's a Freudian slip. I mean, I guess you could have kinks for superheroes. There's a lot of applications for those powers. Wow, my brain. Man, I've just been exposed by my own mouth. But I meant to say kick. But I was on a superhero kick at one point. And I still kind of am on and off. I enjoy reading superhero AUs of things, and I enjoy reading MCU stuff and Batman stuff. Superman is really fun. Love the iconic Jewish alien farm boy. Can't get enough of that one. But, 1 second. I'm trying to pull it up on my fucking phone, but I'm also multitasking at the same time. Oops, I just threw a singular sand. So I'm gonna get, I think, a lime sand or something like that once it gets through there. Where is it? I've got it in here. I've also got a musical that I want to write, and Vin is gonna help me with it. But I have a musical that I want to write that is based around a supervillain and a civilian. And, like, it's got a lot of themes that kind of interweave together about, like, queer coding of villains and what can push someone to react negatively to what you otherwise might think is, like, a compliment, and questioning what you think is right or wrong based off of what there's the lime sand, based off of what you see in media and what the media tells you on news and stuff like that. It's a whole bunch of stuff, honestly. And I'm really excited to try and dig into it during the summer, I think, when I'm not working actively, so I actually have time to do stuff. But I don't know. I do really enjoy superheroes and the sort of opportunity that they provide per storytelling. Because, like, superhero stories have been around much longer than Superman. Like, that's not the first, what I would even consider, like, a superhero story. Honestly, like, the first thing that I would consider superhero stories would be, like, the fables of demigods and Greek gods. And things such as Beowulf, Gimlegesh, stuff like that. That's honestly, like, the forefathers of superhero stories. We've always had stories about people who are amazing and have these abilities that are otherworldly, and, like, if you really wanted to piss off some Christians and get really deep into, like, the mythology of Christian understanding, you could even call Jesus, like, a superhero, because he's a dude that has powers that other people don't. But I don't know, it's just really fascinating how people interact with them and what they've turned into since now, because originally it was kind of like the people who would defend those that could not defend themselves, and now I've noticed there's been an upward streak of, like, bureaucracy and politics that mesh into the understanding of, like, well, if these people were superpowered, would we allow them to just be around doing what they're doing, or would we want to regulate it? Is it a good thing to regulate it or not? What do we do about, like, the casualties, the people on the sidelines that get caught up in it, etc., etc.? All of it's really fascinating, and I don't hate necessarily the direction that it's been going in, but I do think that there's a big area of opportunity for superhero, supervillain things to kind of go back to their roots and really explore the tropes in, like, the most campy fashion possible. I really think that we need to get back to camp, and I really think that we need to start hammering in on, like, the exaggerated ways. Like, I basically want to, like, get superhero stuff, and I do not want it to be nearly as gritty. I do want it to address important things, but I want it to be kind of like how Deadpool sometimes addresses things, where, like, nothing can be taken seriously even when it is serious, but you know when it is serious. And, like, I don't know, I miss that kind of just feel of, like, it doesn't necessarily have to make perfect sense, but it does have to make thematic sense. You get me? Like, I don't care to pontify about what the exacts of a power are, or if they could defeat Superman or not. I think that's not the point of it. I think the point that you're trying to get to is, what is the storytelling? What is it making us feel? Whose voice is it giving that has been silenced? And really, like, go hog wild on that kind of ideal. That's what I would like to do with a superhero story, and that's what I would like to do, I think, with the musical with the supervillain, because I think ultimately we kind of need to get back to more, like, I want less one-liners. I want less quippy bullshit that doesn't actually make any sense in the grand scheme of things. I want character development, and I want characters who, like, don't just tear at each other's throats at the first sight of conflict, but that actually have something going there, you know? I don't know. There's a lot of things I want. I do not have my Pixpaxel. I need my Pixpaxel. I really do want to get back to the ideal of, like, campy bullshit where you're just having fun but also addressing a few things. But at the end of the day, it is fun. Like, it's not miserable. I like, people are always like, well, it's not realistic. Yeah, fucking, I hope not. It's a story about a dude that can inflate himself and roll over people and calls himself the bowling ball. Like, I hope it doesn't make any fucking logical sense. I hope it's fun and thematic and satisfying as a narrative. That's what I hope it is. And I think people have kind of started to forget what that feels like. I think they're so over concerned with, like, well, if we could just, like, scientifically prove that, like, these things that we did in the movie have a basis in real life. I don't give a shit. I want to give someone a superpower because they fucked the devil. And the devil liked them so much that it gave him kick-ass powers and promised him that they could, like, live together when he died. That's the kind of shit that I want. I want stupid bullshit that's fun. That also, like, can take itself seriously occasionally. I'm thinking, like, Daredevil. I'm thinking Hellboy. I'm thinking Deadpool before recent years. Although I do still love Deadpool. I'm not gonna lie. I do still love Deadpool. But, like, that's what I'm thinking, you know? That's where I want to lay all of my affection, ultimately. I still have so much more glowstone that I need. Because I got tons of glass now. I really just don't want to have to go back to the nether because I hate being there. I might have to do that, though. Probably off screen so that you don't hear me screaming every single time that I hear the drop bear, because I hate the drop bear noise. I wonder if I can find it. Hold on. I'm going into my sticky notes because I use my sticky notes on my computer religiously for everything that I would ever have to know about. And I'm pretty sure you can't see it, but let me just never check. Yeah, no, you can't see it. Cool. Should have thought about that first, but I didn't. It's fine. The only thing I opened up was a bunch of stuff about, like, what kind of tattoos I want anyway, so that's fine. So let me go into my notes, and we are looking for... There it is. So I've got this massive note, and it's about all of the different superhero characters that I made up. And I have more that I want to continue making, but I've already got so many of them. And, like, one of them is Decibel. So, like it's like decibel, but decibel, like a southern belle. And it's a sound-based siren and voice manipulation sort of person. And, I don't know, like, that's the kind of shit that I want to be doing. I've got the one character, Medicate, which is, like, a robot that is a nurse. And her name is Kate. Like Medicate. I actually got that. That one was inspired by a rock song that kept saying, like, medicate me, but the way that he, like, pronounced it or emphasized it made me just be like, that sounds like you're saying a name, like Medicate. And I was like, I'm taking that. That's mine now. I'm sure other people have probably thought of similar things, but it's not like you can't have multiple characters in different, like, what would you even call the difference between MCU and DC? Would it be companies? Would it be agencies? Whatever. But I do definitely want to explore the idea of that sort of thing and write it out. I am not good at drawing in the slightest. Like, I guess I'm okay, but I'm not good enough to draw comics. Especially not on my own. I don't know the first thing about storyboarding when it comes to that kind of thing either. So, like, I don't even attempt it. It's not even in the realm of what I could do. I might have to stop stream soon, even though I know it hasn't hasn't been as long as I normally do, because fuck. Oh, I think the heat is making... I think the heat is making my upper respiratory infection worse, honestly. And I'm getting a little bit woozy, which kind of sucks, because I would like to play Minecraft right now. I haven't had the time too much, other than what I've been doing, which is just been grinding. I haven't had time to do anything fun or exciting on Minecraft for a little bit, because it really has just been gathering a bunch of shit and then coming out and doing this. But at least I did get this done. So there's that, I guess. Still can't figure out how to make the big tile. Just had to make smooth instead. The only big tile is the one that was already automatically here, which is still frustrating. Don't know how to do that. Don't know how to make the chisel work. Wish I did, because then I'd be able to make things match a little bit more, but whatever. Not the biggest deal in the world. But this has been fun. I know it was only like an hour and it was kind of short, and I spent most of it ranting about various things, but I don't know what else you expected coming to my stream, because that's basically my MO. I do kind of want to start doing a thing where I do spooky Sundays, or maybe spooky Sundays / spooky Saturdays, depending on the day that's easier for me. I no longer have to do training on Saturdays, which means that my Saturdays and my Sundays will be free, completely free again. Which means that if I get the air conditioner and it's not something that makes me feel like I'm going to fucking die, then I'll be more than happy to sit here and play, like, horror games on the weekends, I think. Or at least one day of the weekend. And I think that would be a lot of fun. So I think I want to start doing that. So if you guys have any sort of recommendation for a horror game that you would like to see me lose my shit about, then feel free to, like, at me on Twitter, or send a link or a description of it to my Tumblr, or fucking, I don't know, put it in chat when I'm streaming Minecraft. Any of those options would be fine. But I would love for you guys to actually, like, tell me what you would like to see, because otherwise it's just Silas or Vin choosing what they think will torture me the best, which, I mean, I understand if you want to trust Silas's instincts, because Silas is basically never wrong when it comes to that kind of shit. So if you do want to torture me, you could just let Silas figure it out, and Silas will deliver 100%. But I also just kind of want to let you guys have a little bit of free reign. Like, you guys are welcome to tell me what to do occasionally, especially when I ask you to. So, I think I'm going to end this here. This has been a lot of fun. Hopefully, I will have a little bit of time to do something spooky tomorrow. We'll see. I'm probably going to pass the fuck out after I take a cold shower and not wake up until noon tomorrow. And then immediately after that, my mom wants to hang out because she's in town for a funeral. So that's going to take up a good portion of my day because she normally lives in Florida and never sees me. And she's going to want to soak up as much time as possible while she's here. So I'm going to go out to dinner with Vin and my mom, and then we're hopefully going to maybe get some air conditioners up in this bitch because I'm dying and I don't think I can do it much longer. I think I might go crazy if I do. I think I might go straight fucking bonkers if I do not get some cold air in this bitch as soon as fucking possible. I really do. So, it's been lovely having you here, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I might see you guys tomorrow, and if I do, there will be a lot of screaming. It'll be me. I'll be the one screaming. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. It'll be me. But anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.